not that long.
Correct. We have been devastated for 50 minutes, 40 minutes.
A little longer than that.
Little under an hour of devastation.
Yeah.
A little under an hour. Well, if you factor in the round, then it comes to an hour.
Right. If you factor in all the people bringing their slips. Goodness. Okay. So we're back. We didn't get thrown into the draft last time without.
Yeah, that was the last thing I saw was your mouse hovering over, like 2 packs of Hour of Devastation. Like oh.
Which, that would have been its own exercise, you know.
Like we would come back to 45 random cards.
Yeah. Well, not random though, right? Like that.
Oh yeah, leftmost highest costing white cards.
Yeah, or like alphabetically picking white. I remember like it just picked all of the white cards in the pack. That was its. Anyway, Kaz, what was the plan this time?
The plan was to play good cards and defeat our opponents. That was going to be the gimmick.
Yeah, I wanted those good cards to be zombies, but I'm going to have us not make any sort of commitment to that.
Okay, I like pick good cards.
We'll give it a shot.
All right.
I know that's different from what we usually do.
So if we see Hail of Torment as our rare, but our uncommon is some kind of just quality uncommon removal spell, I don't know what that is for this format. We pick the removal spell is what you're saying?
That is what I'm saying.
All right. Well, I see Tactful Ogre and Cirrus Reverb, so people have been made aware that we are going, so I'm going to click on the button. When entering this with this option, you will receive Ho X2
Huak.
Huak.
No, it's Huhuak.
Oh, right.
Oh, Huak, because it's
The Huhuak.
All right, let us enter.
Do we have to wait? Let's see who we got here. DJ Hugs. Refuse to Lose. Snapcaster. No.
Well, okay, our rare is Driven to Despair. Until end of turn, creatures you control gain trample, and whenever this creature deals damage, draw a card. And then Aftermath, creatures you control gain menace, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, that player discards a card.
Mm-hmm. This is a pretty big board breaky card. We have the Sacred Cow of 6 mana 4/4 flyer with set keyword.
The instant deals damage to target creature equal to the number of lands you control.
Hey.
That's strong removal.
And then
a blank card.
Okay. So the thing is, the front side is really good.
Yeah, the front side is strong enough just to play, and survive can stuff your opponent. We also have Jace's Defeat! Blasted!
Okay, well, I guess in the name of playing good cards, this is the one, then.
Now, is Struggle better than Puncturing Blow? Oh, that says sorcery.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Instant Speed says yes.
Okay.
Good.
A lot of green cards.
Good.
Holy crap.
Can we pick Overrun? Can we just do that?
That's Overcome, which is way worse than Overrun.
That is still Overrun, kind of. I know 3 is not 2, but it does give the trample.
We have
More to the point, 2 is not 3.
We also have Ambuscade as our other choice in green.
The green Hadoken.
which is pretty good. We also have...
Wow, Hope Tender looks bad.
I
Feral Prowler also looks kind of weak.
I'm personally annoyed by this one. It's like making a bear that like what is that first ability ever doing?
Wait, untapping your
Nykthos Shrine to Nyx?
Theros? Yeah, untapping your Nykthos.
You sure you like Ambuscade better than Overcome?
I do, because like because it's
Okay.
not enough.
Ooh.
I think it is, but
I
Jared
think
would-
overcome will not work. It's Jerry with eyes open.
Yeah, ignore the second paragraph.
Yeah.
Ignore this, like the last two abilities.
Oh, okay.
5 mana 4/3 vigilance is not worth it. So yeah, let's move on.
Magmaroth.
Well,
It's a cool robot.
he's arguably cheap beef.
Yeah.
How good is a beefy guy though?
Also, would we want something more like this that has a pretty strong, aggressive effect? Or heck, Supreme Will's a good card too.
Yeah, what's that?
We put ourselves in Gruul with our last two picks. We could pick up Supreme Will instead. There's also the Ceradon or even Gifts of Strength. They're both decent cards.
Oh, giant growth with reach.
Yeah.
Okay, we picked a creature.
I'm gonna go with the creature.
Okay, Obelisk Spider. That card for several seconds did not have a casting cost.
What the heck? I've not seen this card at all, ever.
No one attacks you ever again, I guess.
Mm.
That's weird.
Do you want Blur of Blades as like a puncture bolt?
Put a thing, deal 2.
You also have Harrier.
That's not bad.
Yeah. We also just have.
I mean, oh,
That's not puncture bolt too. That's creatures. That's more like a searing blaze. I like the card less.
I think I like Harrier Naga a little more than that. Honestly, I kind of wanted unconventional tactics, but we haven't been anywhere close to that.
Yeah, I love this
Oh,
card.
that card is
You
so
mean-
good.
You wanted to be in the deck. I wanted to be in.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I admit it's a strong deck.
Oof.
There just haven't been the cards for us. 5/4 Menace, eh?
That's a beefy robot.
Yeah. Kindled Fury. Generic Trick.
We're just never gonna have creatures. It's kind of a pity.
And like none of these really like Saving Grace is this weird card that
This is weird because
Yeah, nothing here is terrible exciting.
did these cards just have the packs have no cards in them, or are we just immediately cut?
I mean, there is like Oketra's Avenger looks pretty powerful. Mummy Paramount is also like a good guy. It's just, is it too late for us? Wait, what is Endless Sands?
Endless Sands. It's
Exile target. Oh, okay.
It's a very weird, like.
I mean, saving your guys from removal is kind of neat.
I'm kind of thinking about this.
Appeal to authority.
Mostly because as far as a like board breaker card goes, this one, like if you cast both sides, is extremely strong.
Hmm.
I suppose. We also have another bite at Supreme Will.
There's another Harrier Naga here also.
Mm,
I think it's probably the safer pick.
Pick-
Because like, are there token generators? That's what Appeal really wants. All right, I guess we're picking up. We're going with the Appeal. There's another guy. What the hell?
Oh God!
How are
Do we just? Oh man, is it?
our trade Armadon's bad? What is this world?
Like, could we pick up the unconventional tactics though? Like, is that?
Like, is it too late to jump ship? Is I guess to try to force zombies now.
No, it isn't. Whatever. I've I've thrown my arms up. It didn't take long.
I'm trying, Kaz. I am.
I know. I just like there's something else in this, like a trained Armadon, I guess, is what we would have. But it's like, is this weird? Because if we go on zombies now, we've picked no cards until now.
Well, we're not getting anything, so that's fine.
God.
Kinra Eternal, the Spider, Act of Heroism.
Yeah, we'll load up our deck with combat
I was gonna
spells.
say we have like 4 combat tricks already.
Yeah.
And like 3 creatures. 2 of them are in a color we're maybe not playing. Like that's
I don't. It feels very.
To be honest, like our red creatures are quite poor.
yeah.
Yeah, we could just pick
Like-
Kinra Jace's defeat came back. Solitary Camel. It's okay.
Carrion Screecher's a zombie.
It is a zombie.
Oh dear.
And has evasion. And we're not in, like, token flyers land anymore.
This feels terrible already.
Okay.
I love it.
Okay, this
You
is a
gotta
good
late the
sign.
mummy paramount, okay? Hey,
Well, let's
life goes on.
with eyes.
Hey, do you want a Planeswalker? That's a horror? That's
If
a
this,
shame.
yeah, if this was zombie, I'd actually pick it. But
If it was a
Wait.
zombie, it would probably be too good.
Do you
For me,
like
unconventional
Creed?
tactics, the thing that Scrounger of Souls like wants, and the zombies just sort of serve it. Whoa!
This is-
Whoa!
Okay, this deck's
That's
wide
the
open.
slam.
okay, our tactics are incredibly unconventional. We get a we get a
We get our trained Armadon.
We get our trained Armadon anyway. Okay.
okay. This deck was wide
Whatever.
open the whole time. Okay.
Yeah.
5-6 in.
Oh!
Oh no.
The card that kicked our ass. Okay, let's think about what we were thinking with Kaz, because we also have Mummy Paramount and Torment of Venom as extremely good cards.
Oh shit! Torment of Venom.
Ooh, that's actually a removal spell.
Yeah.
That's probably the actual pick.
Oh
If we're in-
shit.
If we are in Mummies, we are not going to cast.
Can
the
we
Venom
actually?
spell.
Can we get to 8?
Not in Mummies. No,
Not
our
in
opponent was a
Mummies.
ramp deck.
Yeah.
Vizier of the True. The heck? Whenever you exert a creature, tap target. Oh, he's a gimmick. Okay.
He's a tapper. So I guess. Okay, nobody picked the Mummy, so maybe we'll get the Mummy back.
Yeah.
We can get Mummy. We cannot get removal back.
Let's.
Hell, I don't think we can even get Lethal Sting back.
I know lethal. I'd be fine with lethal sting because that cost is low.
Man, look at Inferno Jet as a uncommon. Ominous Sphinx.
Ha.
This pack looks kind of empty. I guess that comes back as a
That
zombie.
does come back as a zombie.
Yeah.
There's also just Ruin Rat as like an
Wait,
expensive.
what is Ball of Forgotten Pharaohs?
If you control a
This shit.
desert or have a desert in the yard, it can ping your opponent for 1.
You remember Archer's Parapet? It's
I
kind of
actually do not.
It was from Concept Art Gears. 2 mana green wall that did the same thing.
Steadfast Sentinel does come back as a zombie. But, like, Ruin Rat is on curve. But Ruin Rat's also, like, a defensive creature, not an offensive creature.
It is a useful ability on it.
Fine having a defensive creature, though. I think we're fine because like our win is when we play one zombie every turn for a while and then kill them in the air with unconventional tactics.
I guess
Maybe 2
Steadfast-
unconventional tactics.
Steadfast Sentinel is also a 4 mana 2/3.
Right. Well, that
Four.
is a 4/4 on the back. Like,
Yeah, I guess, but
I'll go with Rat. Oh, here we go. Ketra's Eternal,
mm,
which is one of the
That's a good
2s we
card.
want. Just
Oh, that's 2? Oh god, I was reading him as a gray ogre.
no.
that's just a grizzly bear.
It's so hot for this card.
Ah man, look at freaking Aven of Eternal. How many times have we seen this card before?
Angel of Mercy.
Yeah.
A million times. Welcome back to the core set, everybody. Desert- Fine. Oh, it just says cycling. Okay.
Yeah, the deserts are all slightly worse versions of the cycling lands of old, but we still like them.
Oh, that card's really bad. This card's
I want to
extremely
say
bad.
that on average, cards with 3-word names are bad.
Mmm. Well, okay.
It's just a little thing that I've picked up on.
Does an of or
Okay.
a 2 count? Like that's a
Yeah, I don't think so. I think of or yeah, I don't think of counts for that.
So we get our trained Armadon.
So yeah, I'll go. I'll figure out all the 3-word names in Magic. Like even of Enduring Hope, I would count that as 3. So it's kind
So
of
Kinra Eternal here is a good 2-drop. Wretched
Where's
Camel
Kinra
if we had
Eternal?
deserts. What was
like
that?
I
Kaz?
realize that we want to cast unconventional
Mm-hmm.
tactic.
Are you thinking about the carrion screecher?
I am thinking about the carrion screecher,
Hmm.
but it might be better on its face. But Kenner Eternal is less replaceable.
Right, like
We have more possibilities of getting like 4-cost creatures, I think.
yeah. Also, like we do have enough. I want to. Yeah.
We could make a creature indestructible.
Just pick up a sandblast here.
Blast them with sand.
Blast them.
And disposal mummy. Oh, that's kind of nasty, though.
Yep, yard hate.
Put them into the disposal.
Yep. This mummy put the other mummy into the fire. Goodbye.
Where that's. Well, I'm surprised Jackal is a supported creature type. I would have just assumed they were hounds.
Yeah, well, I mean, they had Jackal grandfathered in from Jackal Pup.
Yeah, I suppose they. Cryptic Eternals. Just pick up a rat.
I guess being a survivor means you did not become a zombie.
Yep.
Yeah, we pick up this guy maybe.
You specifically survived and are not dead.
So you like the rat here better than Grizzly Survivor? I think I do too, but I wouldn't hate Grizzly Survivor.
We have one cycling card.
Yeah, we're not hot on the cycler discard plan. There's Travam, but that doesn't like Traveler's Amulet doesn't even serve a purpose in this set or block. Like what's it?
Yeah.
Okay, when we were in Innistrad, Traveler's Amulet was a 1-cost spell that you could squeak into turns to stop stop werewolves from happening. These picks are all automatic. What the hell?
Yeah.
Pretty sure we don't want Godfair's Faithful in our deck.
We do cast black spells, but whatever. Oh, Graven Abomination. Graven Abomination.
There's the outside possibility we'll need a 3-mana 3/1.
We just
we
need to eat our opponent's grave for some reason.
Yeah, our 3-card main deck of Graveyard Hate isn't good enough. We need to board into 5.
All I read of that flavor text was, ironically, the statues.
Hey, a playable last pick, basically?
Can I just call that card, ironically, the statues from now on?
Ironically, the statues.
No, Traveler's Amulet does not grab non-basics.
It's only basics.
You're thinking of Explorer's Map. Or was that called? Traveler's Map? Explorer's Map? What's it called?
I think Explorer's Map is it.
Yeah. So, we want to find the Mummy Tapper in the pack 3 here. We want to
find a white planeswalker.
Yeah.
Or a white planeswalker.
No, Liliana.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Click, click, boom!
Fist pump, fist pump, fist pump. Thanks, Kaz.
Okay, my powers are spent. I have cast my spell, and now it's Gideon.
What does start to finish do? I mean, it's not as good as Gideon of the Trials, but...
Make 2/1/1s, and then the back half is actually pretty good.
Okay, Bone Splinters on Backlash or Aftermath.
It's a sad thing that we can't pick that because we're actually maybe playing a Jerry with eyes open.
Yeah.
What the hell?
What the hell?
Yeah, I think we do. Because if we use Emblem and just have like blockers, like we just have a couple of Ruin Rats in play and Gideon Emblem, we cannot lose the game.
I love that there's a chance we're going to get to play Jeru and Jeru to find Gideon. I was going to say Liliana, but Gideon's here too.
With eyes wide open.
Pack's pretty deep for us, it turns out.
Oh boy.
Fiend of Ifnir.
We need cycling cards.
You would like them. This thing's playable without.
Right, but...
Yeah, I'm seeing a 5-cost 5/4 flying Spineworm. That works.
Also can cycle if we need it.
You know what I like about this card the most? Look at this thing. This has really good art. Like for a modern Magic card. Look at this. It's all smoky and like you don't really get a good look at the demon, but you can tell what it is.
It's more ominous.
Yeah.
This is art.
He is one ominous dude.
I could see this art on like a Visions card.
And, oh wait, no, he's hatched from the Washington Monument.
Yeah, I was gonna say we see the monument on the right there.
Oh yeah, we just pass through a fog wall and you hear
The Washington Monument is an egg,
Yeah,
and it hatches one of these.
this enemy definitely has a fog wall in front of it.
yeah.
No.
Okay. What do we want here?
I think it's either Winged Shepherd or Ruthless Sniper.
Sniper would be okay. We'll wheel in Oketra's name, which is a trumpet blast.
I would like to have one copy of this in my deck, but I don't think this is the pick for it.
It wheels. Pick up a Ruth and just try to pick as much cycling now.
We want to find a couple...
We already have like a reason for wanting cycling.
Yeah. Let's...
Winged Shepherd, you only ever cycle. Like,
yeah. Let's pick Ruth and see if we can do like some sort of cycling thing. I'm making a hand motion that's supposed to mean
we have
cycling.
the Lurching Rot Beast, right?
We do
Yes.
have Lurching Rat Beast.
It's a zombie. Yeah, it's a zombie. Sweet.
Or-
Covers
oh,
both our themes.
Okay.
I found a way to...
Zombies.
I found a way to cycle.
If you play this on 6, your Mummy Paramounts become like 5/5s. Or if you just cycle it. What does Oracle's Vault do? Exile until an eternity, you may play that.
This is card draw.
With a brick counter. Okay, then you just exile. Yeah, there we go. That's what I thought.
I'm
Yeah.
good with Stir the Sands. Again, we want to find some of the binding mummies, but
We have a few more packs just to see a hybrid mummy in the uncommon slot.
Soul Stinger, Doomed Dissenter, Nest of Scarabs. Ooh.
We did have an
Discard
opponent.
a card.
We did have an opponent clown on us using this with the 3-mana black enchantment that says whenever you discard a card, you may pay 1 if you do drain life.
I'm just thinking of discarding unconventional tactics, and
They
then
also did that to us.
and picking it back up.
That opponent completely clowned on us with Hazoret's Monument.
Yeah, that sounds good enough.
Yeah, like mostly like Doomed Dissenter is strong, but 2s aren't really what we need at the moment. And Soul Stinger, I don't think fits the aggressive style of the deck.
Yeah, Soul Stinger is more like a Phyrexian Rats or whatever they're called.
Oh, we get another bite at
Holy shit!
Start to finish.
start to finish.
No one is in our colors. That is
I would like-
incredible.
I would like Wander in Death, and I also think. Do we have how many Desert Karen cards do we have?
I actually don't think we have.
I think we looked at all the desert
and passed them.
likers and said no.
Yeah, we
No, thank
picked the
you.
Kinra Eternal over the Rotted
Desert
Camel, which is
Likers,
what I
no
was-
dice.
Let's pick Bone Splinters.
Imprig Craig's Desert Cove 3D. Oasis Cove.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I can keep
I
picking.
guess
this
we're
card.
just doing that.
Um,
Discard an Aftermath card.
Oh, man.
Discard unconventional tactics.
So this actually makes me want to try to fit in. It's still in the deck here, but Appeal to Authority.
Oh, just tokens.
Yeah, I realize.
Oh,
we're not-
single green in the entire deck is, I suppose, not a huge ask. But what in the world is happening? Stir the
Okay.
Stance is really good, by the way.
So we're not getting any binding mummies, but we are getting some very, very strong. Like this is definitely a deck with a direction.
strong cycle. Well, we're a little bit two things combined together. Like we have these mummies, and then we also have cycling. But gladly, some of the cards work together.
How many start to finish is too many?
I think we're not getting in Oketra's name. I would
Yeah.
like exactly one of those.
No. There was one in the next pack past this. There was because this is our first pick returned, and there was an Inoketra's name in the second pick as well. That was where we noticed it, because here we were a little busy looking at Gideon. We didn't mention Inoketra's name.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are in the right color.
Seriously, start to finish is one of the This is one of the few cards that tells a story with mechanics
know.
that I've seen out of Magic in recent years. That's
I mean,
crazy.
I have no pick here.
It's
Like, there's buddies, and then one guy sacrifices his buddy in order to kill someone else.
yeah,
It's a sad story. It's a story, and it's all there in this.
Also, one of the two
Mechanics,
guys.
there's no flavor text. It's great.
I will note that an Anointed Procession would actually be playable in our deck.
oh god.
With
that-
this many token makers
Yeah,
at this
just
point,
for-
yeah, maybe.
Is that better than
Booster the Sand?
is that better than Team Pump?
I think Team Pump is more our speed, but the Anointed Procession would do.
I'm willing to give the nod to. Okay.
Okay,
Dang.
we our time
It's
sort of ran out on that.
they're both strong in our deck.
And here's another token maker, token liker. That's
And a desperately playable last pick, in case we find the deck even more aggressive than ours.
I think this deck needs the reason I'm fine with Catcher's Name is I think this deck needs a pump to take advantage of all these tokens.
Yeah, because with
I think we're like a suicide attack town. I don't think we necessarily need the team up.
So I want to note that this started with us picking.
Yeah, like the first 7 picks of our draft were Gruul.
Yeah, like this,
then-
this. All 5 of these were like picks 1 through 5, I think.
Yeah, and then I was like, there's a lot of white and black showing up. Like, wow, that's a late Mummy Paramount. They were like, what card made us jump ship? Was it? I don't remember. Was it like we saw both unconventional tactics? I think. We were like,
Was it the second?
We saw those go by. I don't think we picked the second. We wheeled both of them.
no, I think we picked the second one when we saw it.
Okay, so
Okay,
I'm taking out active heroism and keeping without weakness because without weakness can cycle, which matters a lot more for.
Yeah, I think the first thing we do is we decide how in on cycling we are. Obviously, we're playing Archfiend of Ifnir.
Yeah,
Are we
Right,
playing
it's
Ruth?
just good. I don't know about Ruth.
Like, if we have enough,
If we have cheap cycler. It does say cycle or discard, and Hazaret's Monument is there.
Yeah, we do too. Oh God, so does Archfiend of Ifnir, and we have Hazaret's Monument.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's Hazaret's Monument was one of the cards I was thinking.
So I think the Ifnir Ifnir knocks or like makes it so that we're definitely playing Hazaret's Monument.
Okay.
I think Hazaret Monument makes Ruthless Sniper
I'm gonna
considerable.
I'm gonna do this sort of again in reverse here. We have a lot of
reverse build.
cards. So
what does Gideon do?
well, first things first, I'm going to start with the cards that have cycling.
Sorry, what does Gideon do?
Good question.
What are we playing a 3-cost Planeswalker in our deck? Come on, man.
No, I just wanted to. No, I wanted to see if we were playing a 5-cost 4/3. Is the question I was asking.
I'm willing.
Okay,
to.
are we tutoring for Gideon? That's
Yeah.
a question.
So Gideon is honestly, like most Gideons, is a lot more closer to a creature than a than a planeswalker a lot of the times. Gideon's +1 can lock a card from dealing damage. Usually this is like something can't attack or this blocker fails to kill my guy and can't attack back. The emblem is more of a like panic mode, like
Yeah, if it looks like if you can defend Gideon but not yourself, then I don't know how you could do that, but you know what I mean.
Right.
Well, you can defend Gideon by continuously plussing him.
We can also defend Gideon with Jeru with eyes open, like because if our opponent tries to go wide at Gideon, they fail. Like
With our Creed guy.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be another player casting a bunch of start to finish. I have a feeling that that's not going to happen.
All right, well, I'm going to type the word cycling in, and I'm going to put in the cards with cycling for now. Without weakness might not, but like at least these here are very like well within what we want.
Yeah, Lurching Raw Beast I like a lot because he also wears unconventional tactics very well. He attacks for 7 in the air off that.
I'm going to put in Jeru and Gideon. Those are both in. I'm going to put
His
in.
eyes have been opened to bringing Gideon to us.
I think our mummy interactions are very low. It's just the mummy paramounts and the unconventional tactics say when a mummy enters the battlefield, right?
Zombie.
Zombie.
Or zombie.
Well,
Yeah, zombies are.
Which means Lurching Rot Beast and Kenra Eternal and Steadfast Sentinels are Eternalize
yeah.
and Stir the Sands.
And Carrion Screecher. Like, this is.
I think we can do it.
This is 10
Yeah.
here with 3 more main already. That seems real.
Yeah, okay. So I guess we build backwards from here. I like the removal.
Yeah. That seems fine. I'm also going to put Hazaret's Monument in here as...
Do we do Sandblast too? Is that like good enough removal?
Yeah, let's call that good enough, and then the rest of it is going to be our tactics. I think the Ruin Rats are out, and in Oketra's name, maybe, I don't know, but then we'll go Mummy Paramounts.
Yeah, the 2-drop zombies are the best.
Ketra,
I think just
Flyer?
I like the flyer.
I like the flyer. I think evasion is really key in this format, like in every format.
Yeah. We have 2 slots left. We have some mummies we can put in still. The disposal mummy or the rotting bone slasher, which is just the 3/3.
Yeah. You can work around his drawback by controlling other zombie or attacking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's take a look at. I think our creature count is fine. We could use.
Well, this is fake.
Like-
this is fake.
Yeah, this is
Right.
that's
Start to
10
finish and Stir the Sands are both like lots of creatures. Jeez.
So is Gideon. So we have
It is
6.
basically a creature.
So we have 15 kind of creatures in the deck. I think I like Bone Slasher better than the other creatures we have, and then with the amount of tokens we have, I wouldn't hate Inoketra's name either, but I also wouldn't hate like a Ruin Rat.
Right, I'm with you on that. Like, Inoketra's name with the Stir the Sands sounds very good.
Like, if it comes to that we need to go really low, we could do Rat to the center, Oketra's name, Bone Slasher, take out everything above 3,
Yeah, like we take
and
out
really go balls to the wall.
Yeah.
take out.
I hope we don't
Green
have to do that, but
Let's
I guess we have that.
we'll do
available.
this. We'll do this. I'm still unsure about Without Weakness, but
Would you rather that just be like a Ruin Rat or a Doomed Dissenter? Or maybe even like... I really don't like Steadfast Sentinel, even though it is kind of... The card on the up front is just so poor. I'd be better about that if we were
I
discarding
mean,
the
I guess
Hazardous
it
Monument.
can soak other 2/2s, incoming 2/2s.
Yeah.
yeah.
And if they do kill it, then, you know, we have something to do with it. It's good to discard to Hazard's Monument if we have no better option.
So I guess is that better than just another 2-drop then? Like,
Yeah, that kind of depends.
right.
Kind of like I think I like a rat just to defend Gideon, and
Yeah, that
also
might
just
be better. Like, it does defend Gideon. It does pave the way for Stir the Sands to take over the game. Like, that's what we want to be doing with, like, bigger mana later on.
Yeah.
it's also a incidental piece of graveyard hate that might be reasonable.
We turn off our opponent's Steadfast Sentinel or something like that. That's
Yeah.
fine.
He actually trades with Eternalize or Embalm creatures.
You know,
really
it's
well.
funny if you put Stir the Sands next to Steadfast Sentinel. Like, as a comparison, both have like a 4-cost mode and a 6-cost mode, right?
Yeah. It's like the difference is like when you pick the 4-cost mode here, you get a replacement card, and here you pick the 4-cost mode and then get the 6-cost mode later. Like,
Yeah.
That's right. There is a 6-mana 6/7 hexproof in this format that Ruin Rat deals with
True.
quite well.
okay, then again, like is
You know, Stir the Sands also basically deals with that guy.
With one other creature, yeah, because he's a 6/7.
Well,
Scaled
Oh, I thought he was a
behemoth is
7/6.
huge. No,
Archfiend
that's
of
That's
Ifnir.
terrifying.
Archfiend of Ifnir deals with that too.
Each
each creature. Yeah.
Nice
No,
hexproof.
that was a card from New Zendikar, scaled behemoth, which was it was a plated crusher which is a 7/6 trample hexproof.
Ugh.
It wants 10/7.
We are much heavier black than we are
Well,
white.
let me show you the secret.
Our double white cards are a Planeswalker and the man who fetches that Planeswalker.
Right.
Yeah. Would 9/8 be
That's
so
kind of
bad?
cute too. If we can cast Dejuru, we could cast Gideon.
True. I'm taking a look at what this actually looks like.
And we have some multicolors in the middle. Oop.
Yeah. So Hazard's Monument also is nice. Like, okay, so obviously we want to be discarding unconventional tactics and then picking it back up. Like, that's sort of the model here, is we discard unconventional tactics.
That's our janky card advantage engine.
But we have a couple other things this card does for us, with the most obvious being Archfiend of Ifnir triggers, but also just like sometimes it might just be we discard start to finish to use it quicker because we want that backside immediately or something like that. Like, I could see that coming up.
It also turns our lands into non-land cards, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the basic use for cycling.
Yep.
Going back way back.
All right.
So are we ready to devastate for an hour?
All right.
Do you like 10/7 or where's 9/8? I think either one is okay.
We have we have a good amount of double blacks.
Yeah, I think we survive much better off single plains than we do off single swamp.
We can go a long way with just swamps also.
Yeah, let's do this. All right. Let's go.
No, you must enter the Russian roulette chamber. Oh, okay. Wow.
That has a very loud going there.
All right.
A one-lander, you say?
There's no world where this is worth keeping.
Ah, I see. We keep it and then don't play our planes. Discard the unconventional tech. Then we're off to the races.
Ugh.
Well, I did talk up how we could like live on swamps.
Save us, Scry.
Yeah. That's hard.
Ugh.
I think I have to bottom that.
I think we do too.
Right. Goodbye, Ruth.
Okay. I was stopping my upkeep. Get out of here.
We were trying to scry for
Yeah, I remember now.
Torment of Hailfire. So plains off the top would prove that the deck loves us.
Mm-hmm. Swamp off the top would prove that the deck is neutral to us.
That's swamp off the top. Opponents don't make a 2-drop. Okay, thank goodness.
Hey!
Hey!
The deck loves us.
So we get to attack for 3 and make a trained Armadon next turn.
Yeah. And
The heck?
they cycle a desert.
Cycle a desert.
Sure.
Okay.
So they're going to play a 4/2 Trampler here. We kind of eat a 4/2 for lunch. We just
Yeah, like the more trades on board we can make, the better our like token generators get because they get
Yeah.
to like free attack into like whatever's left.
Like this token generator is just so good at being like token generator and also removal. Oh, gift of. Oh boy, our opponent's going.
Okay.
That could be scary.
Mono ramping, eh?
All right.
I think we just swing for the fences.
Yeah, I'm gonna play the Bone Slasher and
Yeah, pre-combat. I love it.
combat creatures.
Ouch. And the next turn we get to decide if we want to hold up stuff or if we just stir the Sands main phase to buff our Mummy Paramount.
Well, we could battle, like combat. Get
Yeah.
on
Do
with
it in
it.
combat.
Oh, that's sweet. Just play the planes and jam. And if they try to block it with a 2, we can get them.
Okay,
More
our,
deserts.
color.
our opponent's multicolor, very heavy multicolor. Then I guess, like we see fixing, we see a third color.
What does Gift of Paradise actually do? Is it
The land can tap for double of any
2
color.
mana of any one color? Okay. Monolith.
What the hell?
What is
Okay.
going on?
I really want to kill them before. Is there a wrath in this format?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a wrath in this format. Okay. So our this is actually cool because we can. You know,
we can Road Splinters our guy away.
That's if they have any creatures.
So do we stir the sands, or do we just hold up start to finish here?
I think I'm gonna hold up.
We can hold both stir and start,
They're
right?
both.
Because they're both.
Yeah,
I,
it would
the
just be
cycling part of it anyway.
it would just be playing stir for the extra damage.
So if we didn't make this clear on this card, the start is actually an instant. Just I don't know if we actually said that at any point yet.
Is our opponent going to play Overwhelming Splendor?
Just play one big creature.
Blue.
Yeah.
They played one big creature
Okay, thank you.
with hexproof.
It's hexproof. That's a shame. Although I guess we can eventually chisel it down with Archfiend, right?
Yeah.
I think is now the plan.
All right. Well, here's Archfiend. Pass the turn. If you want to start attacking us, that's fine. We'll race you.
Another finger off the monkey's paw.
They're just gonna play hexproof threats for the rest of the game.
Blue though, huh?
Yeah,
What is
blue.
currently 4 color?
Goodness.
I don't know, maybe they just wanted the deserts. Maybe they have desert likers.
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe
but
they like picked one powerful desert liker that has 2 colors, and they're like, yeah.
the most powerful desert liker I can think of is just Flame Tongue Kavu. Is there anything better than that, Jens? It's a hill giant that bolts if you have a desert.
Yeah, that's the one I think of when I think of desert likers that are really strong.
Amonkhet has
Of note, by the way, our opponent has cast this striped Riverwinder is the first like thing our opponent. Okay, well that's fine.
it still does something.
Yeah, he has another ability.
If they're spending the unquenchable thirst on it, that means they don't have a real way to kill it.
I don't know, man. That seems like a pretty real kill.
But I
Like,
mean,
how many cards are we actually going to like cycle or discard?
good point.
Depends. For instance, we could just play Stir the Sands flat and crush. More to the point.
How about I play Mummy Paramount, run in with my Mummy Paramount. If they block, we cycle.
Yeah, okay, I like that a lot.
Man, that like double gets him.
Yeah. We can
Makes
also
this
get
way
them on the
heck-
block too, like with this.
Yeah, because it makes this guy a 4/4, and we can block with a 3/3 and 2 1/1s. Block.
Okay.
I'm given to understand that this is not a format where you block.
It is.
Yeah, that is also my understanding. Play some.
Well, if nothing else happens, Harrier Naga is a creature that we can kill with finish.
Yes, like we
We can finish him.
we just throw away Marauding Bone Slasher and finish it.
A trained Armadon fights a trained Armadon.
Yeah. All right, if they come in for combat, we get to kill the Striped Riverwinder. Okay. So let's do that. Here's so a billion triggers go on the stack, and then a billion more triggers go on the stack. Okay. How do we want to do blocks?
Opponent's got 2 cards in hand. We could do like 3/3 on the 2/2 and then tokens on the 4/4.
Like, that would trade.
Like, are we okay throwing our tokens away to that purpose?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, and if they have a trick, I think we'll still be okay.
At the very least, he is permanently smaller.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. We've killed
Go
the...
prepare.
Okay, Hexproof Creature is dead. That's all I care about, because with Hexproof Creature dead, like, we can finish the next threat they play.
And we have our Sand Blast, too.
For the next threat they play, like... As long as it's not more copies of Striped Riverwinder, which it is, now that I've...
Up.
Okay.
I had to tap their things
Yep,
right.
blue.
Double blue.
It's more Striped Riverwinders. Oh.
Oh.
Something greater.
A creature that dies to,
Choose target creature.
I mean, I guess they had to do it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what were they gonna do? Not play their big creature?
That's a good piece of top end, too. The greater sandworm.
It's hard to block.
Yeah.
But again, like, our trick would have let us surreptitiously block. It's like,
Yeah.
we have 2s. But what if they were 3? Surprise!
Yep. They're just top end for days. Okay, Oasis. More ramp.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hold land
Land
from
up.
here on.
Yeah, hold land.
Yeah,
Do we attack just to blast it?
attacking or blocking, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah, we could just squeeze it. Like, we could attack, he blocks, we blast, and then get in for 2.
We
Or do you wanna-
we deal 2 damage. That's okay.
And remove the blocker that is just in the way, you know?
Yeah.
All right,
Maybe
getting
he
our
doesn't
hands
block.
dirty.
They
Here we
might
go.
not even block because like Hazaret's Monument with this around, like there's
Not they're blocking.
okay.
Nah, I don't think our opponent is canny enough to.
Alright.
It also does remove. They're fixed and ramped all they really need to be, but that is a. Oasis Ritualist pulls a Thran Dynamo impression, kind of.
Yeah.
Or Sisay's Ring, I guess.
Anyway, well, we sandblast the Ritualist down to a fine, like, oh wow. There's more Desert Carers.
That's a good card.
Yes. Again, we have...
All right, removal the deck versus tokens the deck. Who will win?
Good luck.
Damn it.
Well. Ah!
6-turn clock.
Vermilion, thanks for telling us about the FF5 raid. Sly and myself are both kind of new to the game, so we're not to super end game raids just yet.
Yeah.
A creature.
So can we draw a... Speaking of
Yeah, we
creature...
really need a creature.
Any creature, please.
I guess a fair amount of our creatures aren't creatures.
It's true. Hey,
I guess we could cast that.
Just jump.
that ain't bad.
It's half his life total.
And that puts the fear in them.
Because we could draw it back again. Wonder what their card in hand is. They've been holding it.
It's got to be castable. Like, they're on
Yeah.
so much mana.
Could be land. Yeah, 4-color deserts. Well, 4 finger quotes.
Yeah, heck, who even knows if the red is real?
Oh,
Could have just been playing it for a desert.
they
In
might
their
have really...
greedy 3-color deck.
They might have, like, that one, the Desert FTK or something like that, so...
It kind of pants us if they played that right now. They attack with their vigilance creature.
Uh-huh.
They're holding Razaketh.
Yeah, they just can't cast them.
Jeez. If it's Sandworm Convergence, I am happy we killed the Ritualist. I see.
My kingdom for anything.
Yeah. Our opponent has also proven themselves to be a person who blocks.
I mean, they're at 5. They'll block.
Yeah.
Pity.
3 cards in hand, not playing anything.
It's kind of scary. Maybe they're just sandbagging like we are.
Yeah, like they already they know
fun.
that this is as many lands as they need. Well, again, any creature would be great because it would get the trigger off of Archfiend of Ifnir. It would get okay.
What a terrible creature. I would like to have a terrible creature. Are we really going to be whittled down?
We can take the beating for a little while longer.
I guess we hold the land to maybe if we tool into a creature twice and like creatures running. I don't know.
I have a very bad feeling about this game.
Yeah, it's suddenly
Like
the top 10 cards of our deck didn't like us.
Like any creature, any of our token generators, any of them, because the Stir the Sands is more zombies, which gets back on conventional tactics. This is a fireball to kill me. Fireball for 6.
No, just a large creature.
Okay.
Land. Well.
That forces a chump block.
Yeah, and we aren't dead to the hippo. We go to 1.
Our tactics are somewhat unconventional.
Whereas if we don't do this, we just die.
Yeah.
Right.
We've removed their flyer, though, so if we can live, untap, and then get unconventional tactics back, we should just win.
Yeah. So if we can just draw anything.
So Hippo's probably going to come in. Yep.
Makes sense.
We're going to go to 1 unless they have some sort of pump. Okay.
About one of our 2 other start to finishes.
Yeah, those would also be good because they generate a bunch of blockers and would allow us to kill the rampaging hippo. Okay. So the flying is no longer a plan.
So
Giant spider.
what happened? I don't have my wizard eyes are still stuck on this casting unconventional tactics.
Giant.
Oh my god. Okay. If we cast it, we do get a loot.
If we cycle it, we also get a loot. Like, you know, like in that sense.
Right.
We get a card. Let's take a little bit of time to think.
What did we draw?
We do. I think
Lurching
between
Rotbeast.
Lurching Rotbeast on the battlefield and Inno-Catcher's Name in our hand, we have like, dang, still not like enough to block the hippo. We would need to draw something else off of Hazard's Monument.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, we would have enough. Well, actually, oh, God.
Like, and it makes their guys smaller. If we can do that twice,
Yeah, if we can do that.
then Giant Spider is no longer an attacking threat.
It's weird
and
because
we have enough toughness to block the hippo.
cycling the Rod Beast is betting on the top card of our library being the one we need.
But it has to
Right,
be
if
the one
we-
we need anyway.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, whereas if we cast it, we are limiting our mana pretty heavily.
If we cast him, we can get unconventional tactics back.
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess forces a jump.
And then we die to the hippo on that.
We died of.
I believe our way out of this involves triggering Hazaret's Monument twice here. Because Hazaret's Monument, or at least, sorry, triggering Archfiend of Ifnir twice.
Yeah.
Right.
So we would, so that way the giant spider can't kill us in combat, and then we can beat the hippo in combat by using, Ketra's name on Mummy Paramount to have it be a 4-3 versus a 3-4 trampler, and then we would kill that.
So if we're doing that, then our best bet is to cycle the Rat Beast, right?
I believe so, because like basically if the giant spider could be out of play, the unconventional tactics would just win us the game, but it's still there.
Yeah. Giant spider being the card that stuff us.
All right.
Well, here we go.
I'm going to cycle this.
Over the lips and through the gums. Look out, stomach. Here it comes.
Come on.
Oh, we
Shit.
lose. So, show us another card. I think we can crush this fool, but
Well, we hit like the 5-land pocket at a time where with Hazaret's Monument we turn the 5-land pocket into just cards, but we need a starter for that.
we needed a starter. That's magic. They're not going to show us another card.
No, God.
We could go to 0 if we blocked and then pumped. So, any changes to make?
Ruin Rat number 2.
Ruin Rat number 2. We take out Ketra's name, maybe, since the card underperformed this time.
I'm certain Ruin Rat wants to come in because of like those hexproof, like the hexproof creatures specifically.
Yeah, the hexproof creature specifically. It also does okay against the hippo. It still gets the Donkus for 4, but our opponent's very slow.
And also, like, if we take out Ketra's name, that also ups the creature count overall for Hazaret's Monument.
Let's do that.
I would kind of like to bust our opponent's skull with the Trumpet Blast, but we don't. We might not be able to make use of a Trumpet
I don't
Blast.
like Trumpet Blast as much as you guys. Like, what is this obsession?
Well, it's because we have all the tokens.
I don't think I would like the card if we didn't have the 5 things on the right that like work well with it.
I know.
I'm good with
Whale?
this. I'm very good with this hand.
I think Grizzly Bear just eats this guy's lunch. Don't you think?
He'll spend one of his.
I mean, yeah, he'll make it thirsty.
Yeah.
Give it the thirst. Ideally, he would just crumble to his own mana base. Can we have that happen?
I would.
They kept the 7, so don't think so.
Leading desert, maybe. Maybe they'll be off blue. Or off green. Okay, off blue. You're off blue. A squire.
Well, it's a mana.
Yeah, it's a good squire, but we attack. Do we cycle the first Stir the Sands, or do we wait?
I would wait. We have Archfiend of Ifnir.
Yeah. And they've shown that their removal is like enchantment based. Like keep it tapped, keep it unable to attack and block.
Passivism at all. Arrest, don't stop triggered abilities.
Mm-hmm.
Now the Naga Vitalist fixes, but for white, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Not for blue. That
Okay, now they have the monolith.
Okay,
Fine.
alright.
They can't lose to their own mana base. They can just draw one of each color of land and the monolith.
And very expensive. A 4 mana. Does that put into play or into hand? It better put into play.
Into play tapped.
Man, rest in peace, Sack Tribe Elder. Ooh, a play.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Well, let's attack first.
We can afflict them.
They'll take one.
They take 2.
Nice.
They don't want to lose. They don't want to lose their cultivator.
They can choose to take 2. That's excellent.
All right.
Maybe we can kill the cultivator before they use it.
They'll.
They would have to make other plays, basically.
Right.
Yeah. They
Well,
play
it's like 4 turns away for us to do that, though. Like,
a man can dream.
yeah.
Okay, they're just gonna do it at EOT.
Ooh, nice.
Hey, that's good to see.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go into combat first.
See if they have any tricks.
Well, they can put the cultivator in front of our mummy, and then if we cycle stir the sands, they can just sacrifice their
Right.
cultivator.
They just do it in response.
I think I would rather have Archfiend of Ifnir.
Agreed.
Gotta put the fear of God in them, though. Fear of bolus.
And then they do the
Fear of
thing.
excess.
They do the thing immediately.
They do the thing and then counterspell. Not tapped. Okay. Like Island pops out and they cancel our ass.
They could, because Naga
calculation.
Naga Vitalist would give them double blue.
Wait, they actually put the island in their deck.
Yeah. 4 colors.
Crazy. Man, didn't someone say like I like 4-color control as the the deck in this format?
Ryan was
Like
saying
someone
that
in our zoo.
Jeskai Playables is what the cube he liked was.
Okay.
Aha. That's a good card.
Well, hell.
Well, now.
So this is a... They just get a 4/4 forever. Okay.
That's kind of gross.
So Ruin Rat can, like...
Yeah, if Ruin Red trades with Naga Vitalist.
So we want to draw land here? Yeah, there we go. So we play Ruin Rat, and then we get to, like, stir the sands to, like, bring them down. I also get to attack heavily here.
Yeah, how much do we want to attack?
Everything.
All.
Okay, cool.
I would say our opponent's at 14 and we're at 16, and this attack will put them at 7 minimum, or, like, maximum. Like
So far, they paid 7 mana to get a 4/4 haste. Yeah. So, okay.
Yep.
And they want another 4/4 next turn.
It makes sense.
Yeah. Well, and I can time stir the sands to make it a 3/3, like.
Yeah.
And also we'll have a Ruin Rat.
I guess the Cultivator makes a lot of sense with the God Pharaoh's Gift. Like that particular interaction.
I mean, it fits in the deck entirely. Like, it's a green card that fixes your mana.
I wonder what the white is for. Pacifism?
I mean, we saw an angel.
Angel
And the
passive,
angel.
Like
Yeah.
a cycling. So, like, one big threat and a removal spell.
They need to put the stopper on us because, you know, like, Archfiend of Ifnir is 5 to them, Afflict is 6, any 1 additional damage is lethal, you know.
I guess that would be an argument for have just caster the sands last turn. Just to be like, you can't produce enough blockers, but I like cycling it better.
Yeah. It's an
We
argument.
love making instant speed striped bear.
We're doing the weirdest decree of justice ever.
So again, we just beat our opponent by crushing them, right? Like that's just.
Yeah, we're seeing Archfiend of Ifnir's other ability in that it is a flying spined worm.
Yep.
It's a good ability.
really tanking about this play, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, they get a free 4/4 when they go to combat.
Yes. They also cannot, like...
I honestly think they're back in the game if they just play a removal spell on our Archfiend.
Yeah.
So really, that should be their number one here.
Yeah, like... But I think the removals... If it's just tap Archfiend, like, that's good.
They're tapping for
Yeah.
Sandy right now. The blue and green.
Yeah, it's silence a unit, and if it had flying...
Yeah, they're gonna bring it down. Thirst the Rat, huh?
Are they going for a lethal play?
Okay, that's interesting. I basically disagree with that, but maybe they know something I don't.
Yeah, like...
They have another copy of Unquenchable Thirst.
I think, again, like, lethal play? Like, are they gonna...
Ambuscade.
Oh,
I guess
we can't save it, because, like, I can...
Yeah, because it gets the +1 attack.
I'm still gonna do this, because it will give it the +1, or, the... This isn't fight, by the way. It's one-sided.
Okay, like a removal spell.
Again, are they going for a lethal play?
Well, we
They get
probably
to it.
just messed that up. Like, it's from 16 though.
like attack us to 8. Like if
I get that they quench this because they had another removal spell for our guy.
Yeah.
That kind of makes sense. And Ruin Rat is the most problematic thing for their big guys.
And also the fact that, like, on death, it removes something from their yards. They no longer...
how much? If they attack all out here, they die.
Yeah, they died at Stir the Sands.
So they just don't attack.
No hand.
Okay.
Trabam. Okay. Well, Magic the Puzzling begins.
Okay.
Cool.
We could attack with Mummy Paramount, but it would be trading with the 3/3.
Well, I could play Ketra Eternal, then attack with Mummy Paramount, and if they block with a 3/3, we Stir the Sands.
Yeah, we could do that.
Alternately,
Why wouldn't they just block 4/4?
Right. Alternately, I could play Stir the Sands and attack with a 5/5 Mummy Paramount.
That's
Right.
that's what I was saying. Is we
Yeah,
attack with
he
the
double
5/5
blocks, but that's fine for us, right? Because that whittles
Yeah.
down his board.
and then we have a bunch of 2/2s. One of them only partially can't be blocked. The Eternal gets in. The opponent has Hellbent. They are going to go up to a land in hand. They're going to have 0 creatures in graveyard.
Now, does this make a wide attack okay?
I think it makes a wide attack okay. Like, so the options are they block Mummy Paramount with 1 creature, Mummy Paramount lives, and then they, like, block off a zombie and kill it and take 2. Or they block Mummy Paramount with 2 creatures, Mummy Paramount dies, and they take 4. Like, I don't think they can afford to not kill
that
this.
sounds right. Okay.
And we're
That's
pretty
simple
safe with our 3 blockers and their no trample.
So Godfarer's Gift has been worth 2 4/4 creatures, which is starting to sound pretty good.
Okay, they're willing to...
Chew off a zombie here.
Okay.
They couldn't possibly have another Stir of the Sands.
Watch our opponent cast that.
Yeah, off of
That'll be a
Monolith and,
little
like...
painful.
Tribal randomly grab Swamp.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Worst case for our opponent, for us here, is like our opponent cycles that Angel, draws in like Sandworm, plays Sandworm, and then brings back Angel, something like that.
Yeah, that would be pretty rough.
So if they're going to sack their guy.
They want to fully filter. They want as few lands in the deck. They're going to upkeep the Traveler's Amulet to up their chances, right? Like,
Are they? Okay.
Wait, do they have 3 mana for that?
oh my god, okay. They did, but God Pharaoh's Gift, it gains haste until end of turn.
It lost haste.
Whoa!
It
They're
lost
Whoa!
haste.
Magic is a messed up game.
What?
Yeah.
What?
They made plans based on crappy information.
So they have A44 to kill us with. They just
Yeah.
have to give it quadruple strike and flying.
Quadruple strike.
I hope that's in the next unsaid. Is a creature with quadruples. Oh, they're cycling the hippo.
There's the cycling to make it a 4/4 with haste.
Yep.
That's strong.
So that again, that's the play we didn't want to see. And then okay.
Hey.
Holy shit. Any artifact removal.
How about
But
disposal?
suddenly
money?
our yard hate suddenly gets better. We could. We bored in the 2 pieces of yard hate we weren't playing, and
Wait, was there another piece?
It's this, but
Oh,
I
no.
don't know if we.
oh, I forgot about the ironic
Block.
statue. So no, we don't need those.
Well, like that thing can't ever attack, right? Actually, no. He has like an 03.
Yeah, a
Gonna
lot
be
of the
sad.
creatures don't have power.
Yeah. Huh.
That's not the worst. Anyway,
I-
the problem is it's exiled. Yeah, well, that's.
I think we're fine on yard hate, dude. I don't mind giving up a point of power off disposal mummy, of like the marauding bone slasher to maybe stuff our opponent. Let's give it to him.
Let's just walk it back.
Let's play Creed for our opponent. How about that?
With arms wide open.
Holy crap!
Ooh,
Holy
his hand looks.
crap!
Whoa.
Looks really good.
His hand is a curve that starts with a Norwood Ranger.
And they're gonna play their. Oh nope, Travelers ain't even. I was gonna assume it was gonna be the 03. Nice.
Hey, something to go with our Norwood Ranger.
Like I could like attack, and if they block with their 1/2 squire, like get them. You know.
Yeah,
That's kind of cool.
you kind of want to cycle that anyways, just to find second swamp.
Oh dear, I.
Kept a 7 with the Traveler's Amulet as their second land.
They might have.
I'd do that under spicy enough
I mean,
circumstances.
they might just be like spending their mana. You know.
True.
Their EOT, if they play Monolith, do we cycle the Rat Beast just to cycle it? Where do we
I
lay
think
it?
he's fine as a creature.
Yeah.
If he is a zombie, he's
4 power.
4 power. That's
Yeah, he's okay.
like if we have the initiative, then he makes like their blocks really awkward. Like their creatures don't get impressive until like 7 mana or some nonsense.
Okay, there's Gift of Paradise.
Uh,
Yep.
Better Monolith.
grumble.
Okay, second swamp. That's the only reason I wanted to cycle the Rat Beast anyways. Was to be able to cast Torment of Venom.
Well, we have now disposed of our premium graveyard exile.
Yeah. Which, like, no choice there. We can't just pass on our curve play to wait it
Island.
out. More ramp pieces, because that's always what it is more ramp pieces.
Disposal Mummy can attack.
Both can attack, actually.
Yeah.
If they block, I Torment of Venom it.
If he blocks, okay, we Torment of Venom
Hey,
then.
sweet.
So he's gonna take 3, he's gonna pay the 3 life more than likely.
Unless
Because he
he's-
had the Gifts of Paradise.
Yeah. This is good, though, because we removed, like, another ramp piece from him, and we remove a good blocker. Like, this is a good thing that stuffs us, so we don't want to keep it around. Yep. They just take
Took
the...
the 3. Okay,
Cool.
that's decent.
Alright, thank you, Torment of Venom.
It's a really good card.
Yep. Okay, 6. They could play... This could be Rhino turn. Or Angel.
Red.
Red? Is that just they chose it? Yeah, it's Angel. Okay.
Okay, Angel.
I guess we get to attack with the disposal mummy first.
Yeah. And then if he blocks, we crunch it, and then play Carrion Screecher.
Well, this actually costs 1 for its ability, so we would have to...
Right.
We get Mummy Paramount. That's fine. And Carrion's Creature is also still a zombie. Probably our way out of this game, because the Winged Shepherd is like the last flying creature he has. We presume.
Yeah. Okay. So from here, I'm just going to play Carrion Screecher. Or do we want Mummy Paramount?
Mummy Paramount attacks just fine into this, whereas Carrion Screecher kind of doesn't.
Right, that's the thing. Like, Carrion Screecher doesn't attack into this well.
I mean, it trades, and that's currently his only creature.
Right.
Right?
Well, yes.
That's fine. It's fine. Mummy Paramount is also just fine.
I guess if we Mummy Paramount, we can also hold up.
Yeah, you can hold up the cycling plus Ruth. That's kind of neat.
Yeah. My thought process here is that this allows me next turn to, like, play Screecher and attack with both of these and, like, get the Winged Shepherd, maybe. Like, I know it's not perfect, but, like, the mana next turn is at least nice for this and this to cycle. This could be their 7-drop Hexproof.
Groan.
That's hard to beat.
Hey.
Ooh.
Does that mean we would rather have a 4-2? Like, how much is start to finish in total? 6?
We
Oh.
could just take out Winged Shepherd.
That ain't bad.
And then, like, if this comes in, we just attack past it.
Yeah.
Is Winged Shepherd important enough for me to want to blast?
Crunch it?
Yeah. Like, we've seen the hippo.
Getting it out of the way allows us to attack with Carrion's Creature.
Okay, you know
And
what?
I admit that he does have hippos and stuff, but like I think we need to worry more about killing our opponent.
Yeah.
And like I hate that it can just freewheel attack us and also be on defense.
So these are our expensive Necrotol.
Our 1/1 Necrotol, yep. And then if this attacks, I just take the hit and, like, crunch back. That'll be nice.
Yeah, we attack rather heavily back if all else stays the same.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey.
All right.
This likely means that their play this turn is, like, another copy of it or some other
Or a hippo.
creature. They have yet to cast a red spell. Yes, that's correct. Blue. A lot of blue. Is this just another copy
Worm?
of it? Another copy of it.
Oh,
Okay.
the copy of it. Okay.
I think we have to play the Rot Beast then.
Yeah, that gets in the way of one.
If we ultimate block, he has trouble beating us in combat too. Like a Norwood Ranger, a Disposal Mummy, and a Mummy Paramount walking to a bar. That's called a Striped River Winder.
Yeah, these things having hexproof is extreme. Like, really what we need is our Death Touch rats here to answer these.
Right. Like both our Death Touch rats and them having no removal for our rats.
Yeah. That's the killer here, isn't it? It's well, they don't actually have a desert, so, like, a lot of their desert removal, like the Unquenchable Thirst needs
Unquenchable
to tap,
Thirst, yeah.
needs the desert to tap. So that card actually fails to be removal in this instance.
The arrest still works, just they don't gain the 3. You're gonna get clowned on by 5/5s. You should attack with at least one of them.
I mean, if they do, it dies, though, right? Like, is that worth it to them?
Simplify our board a little bit.
Yeah.
I could see that.
It depends on if they see themselves as the person currently in the lead or the person currently behind.
Hey,
Oh,
hey.
well, we just get everything that we want.
Yeah.
Yeah, if attacking was kind of a bad idea before.
Yeah, now it's rather poor. Do we hold the land?
I'm fine holding the land. We don't have
Yeah, I
anything
think
that
so.
needs more than 6.
Yeah, like no single play anyway.
Yeah.
And like currently we're out of cards, so
And
Yeah.
if we draw the monument, we want something to pitch.
Okay, so Carrion's creature gets to clock our opponent here too, which is nice. Yep.
I told you Carrion Screecher was good.
Yeah.
Has 3 power and has flying. Yeah.
Look at it, 3/1 Flying Reckless. It's a good card.
Yeah, large is an
And
evergreen
then
keyword.
there's the thirst.
Okay.
Because again, no desert, so they had to wait for us to attack.
Oh. We weren't not attacking, so I don't mind that.
And now this part of the game.
We're at that
begins.
phase of the game. It's good.
So the top 5 cards of our deck are lands.
It's fine.
Our opponent's going to draw their ambuscade and crush us.
Luckily, our opponent just doesn't have anything going on. Oh, thank God.
A thing
large,
that is
a
going
large
on.
flyer.
Okay, yet another thing that's worthy of removal. Behold.
Yep.
Yeah, like they're gonna draw their desert this time.
What the heck?
Nope, they're just gonna pacify it. Nope, monolith. Okay, that's a dead draw.
They're drawing just as dead as we are. That's nice.
That's tense.
I know, right?
The tension could not be hotter.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Planes.
Guess we deal 5 damage before they
Thirsty.
make this one thirsty too.
Yep.
It's a new number.
So if we draw
Right
stir
after
the
thirsty one.
so after we draw stir the sands, do we
There's thirsty
play it
2.
or do we cycle it?
I think we go wide, like... Unless they have a bunch of...
I mean,
Okay.
Hey,
hey, that's cool.
now another 5 more lands.
I'm gonna play this one, so that we have 8 lands in play.
Yeah.
It's worth noting that casting Stir the Sands makes our mummy paramount a 5/5, which freely attacks into all this.
Tenacious Hunter.
Just as
Okay.
a 4 mana 4/4.
I've never seen that card.
Yeah, I haven't either. As long as a creature has a minus counter on it, it has Death Touch.
That's fine.
Wait, Vigilance and Death Touch.
Yeah, Vigilance and Death Touch.
That's kind of disgusting.
Okay.
After all this, we're gonna time them out.
Yeah.
Come on, some lands.
On the plus side, there's only 5 more of those left in the deck, so not too much longer, and we'll just be able to win through that.
Oh no! If we trigger Archfiend of Ifnir, the Tenacious Hunter gets Death Touch.
That's fine. Well, that's not a you know, trigger, but I can like just kill Tenacious Hunter, or kill Giant Spider, maybe actually, so that we can just jump and win when we draw jump.
Yeah, that sounds good. We'll start this way.
And do we eat Carrion?
Oh yeah,
Eat that one, because like Archfiend still has an ability on board. We're never untapping our guy, right?
And the warrior could potentially. Oh, okay.
Okay, they just compacted it.
Yeah.
Ugh, man.
Oh man, can you draw cards? I want to see like how close we were. Oh my god!
No, but just we don't want to. It decided we don't get to see any
Yeah,
more of them.
the client has frozen
Okay.
now, actually, on the second draw card, so...
So, so that's how you do it. You have 1 spell and then 3 lands, and then 1 spell and then 3 lands, so you can cast all your spells.
Yeah. We in neither game did we ever see, Arms Wide Open or Gideon.
Gideon could attack into that board if we had an Archfiend of If near trigger, because a 4/4 attacks just fine into 4/4s.
Yeah. Well, all right. I'm glad we got to a stall situation, because if we didn't, we sure as hell weren't winning that one.
Yeah, it felt really poor because it didn't feel like our opponent's deck is what was making that tense. It felt like,
yeah, drawing 6 lands in a row.
yeah,
Was the real tension there?
I could not give our opponent credit for making that tense. I guess they played 5/5s, which is
They played 5/5s that were immune to our removal.
yeah. So that was real, but like,
All right. Well, we made it out of that terrible
Yeah.
game.
And the one that was nearly went to time on both.
I don't think we can. We keep. I don't think we can keep this.
I mean, we have a play. And 5 lands. I know.
We have one playable card on a 5-land hand.
And the Bone Slasher does not protect Gideon.
And we would have to draw another land to play Gideon.
Gideon.
Okay, fine. You got me. Now we would have to draw 2 lands to play
I'm
Gideon.
willing to keep this one. Goodbye, Unconventional Tactics. I'm willing to keep this one because we have a Cycler and a play on 2. So, that's okay.
The Rot Beast is like a pre-mulliganed card.
Hot.
Hello, I'm Gideon Jura.
Cycle it?
Ooh, are they gonna have the spider guy?
Yeah. Do we cycle this?
It's kind of early for that, isn't it? I mean, we have things that care about cycling in the deck.
Yeah.
We do have a play next turn. Or instant.
It's true. It's true. We do have things that care about cycling in the deck. You're right. Well, actually, yeah.
Not anymore. No, we have Ruth.
We have Ruth.
We still have Ruth in the deck. I guess that one's in our hand.
A3-2. Nobody 2-3.
Yep.
That stuffs us. Well,
Alright. Can't stack into that, but that's fine.
Grizzly Survivor has the potential to be scary. I think we attacked for 6 within one game.
They attack and cast 1 with nothing, and then...
Yeah, it's casting your hatred.
Yeah.
Yeah, they attack, they have a follow-up.
Yeah, I feel...
Not necessarily. They might be willing to just trade 2 for 2.
Okay.
A card they're okay trading with.
Are we okay trading with?
Are we? Because we can...
Like,
We
they
attack-
take a damage if we do that.
They take a damage, it simplifies the board, it does...
But, like, in 2 turns, we're going to be able to nullify the thing with the Archfiend. Like, it'll be a 1/1.
Okay, maybe that's a reason to hold back.
Zombie Bird.
Yeah.
And another reason is to defend Gideon of the trials.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which we will definitely get to.
Look, Plains and then Gideon,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can like make Grizzly Survivor not deal damage.
Yep.
Mr. Elvish Piper. I would respect that name if it was Mr. Elvis Piper.
Or make whatever the hell this is not deal
Oh, they
damage.
exerted.
They're exerted.
Which means they want 2 lands.
I see.
Damn it.
Well...
We draw Ruin Rats.
How about we draw...
Okay, all of our plans are bad. I got it.
Yeah. That's what I'm hearing as well. I guess we're attacking for 3 flying. God, did I just really want to main deck both of those rats because Death Touch is like the most necessary keyword in the world?
Does that behemoth have the little nose horns that the other... No, it doesn't. I think in Hour of
just a
Devastation,
crocodile.
they decided that the crocodiles have the nose horns. Well, they didn't have the memo in the first set.
Mm.
Maybe that's part of why that hour was so devastating. And the behemoths grew horns!
Ah! I'm taking 6.
Okay.
Boy, I sure hope I draw a way to kill that. Are you
We can
killing
kill
me?
the stalwart.
Ooh, that's excellent.
Buddy, that's
Yep.
that's greedy as heck.
Oh, that's so good.
Like, recycle this.
Yeah, cycling is pretty mandatory.
A lot of our opponent's cards get worse.
Yep, or disappear entirely.
They do have the giant gross land.
Yeah, I almost wonder how much I need to hold back. So Rona's
I think we attack.
Stalwart. When it gets +1/+1 until end of turn end, cannot be blocked by creatures with 2 or less power. This card.
Yeah.
Right.
We attack for 8, and then next turn I attack for lethal with an afflict.
Hopefully they put their land on their steward and try to crunch us, and then we can just blasto it.
Yeah.
Because that's 4, and exerts to 5. That's still enough to die to Sandblast.
Yeah,
Oh, we can chump scale Behemoth if we're scared.
I probably will.
Grizzled Survivor can't be any larger than a 5/2. Okay, can't be any larger.
I think it or the servant are getting blasted here.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, they're not going with the Oasis.
Yeah, the Oasis is a sorcery speed ability.
Yeah. All
Oh,
right.
interesting. Maybe they didn't read that part.
Okay.
Do we see the exert?
So I'm just gonna flavor blast it.
Ah! Wait! Look at Sandblast's art. Look at Archfiend of Ifnir.
Yep, he's getting blasted. Sorry to say.
This is the end. This is the end of the Dark Souls boss fight.
Prey slaughtered.
So are we okay going to 5? If our opponent does not play a flyer, they die.
I'm gonna block it.
The Afflict gets through, they take 8 in the air, then die.
Yeah. So like I want their last card gone if possible, but
With
Oh,
eyes wide
well,
open!
the love chain is here, and we can't do anything about it.
okay.
Run!
I'm glad that we won with 2 dead cards. Because specifically, thanks Carrion Screecher.
Thanks, Carrion Screecher.
Also-
Thanks, Archfiend of Ifnir, for eating a Carrion Screecher.
Yeah.
Carrion Screecher is a great card. Carrion Screecher's not that good of a card. Carrion Screecher's a pretty alright card. Carrion Screecher dies to everything.
We have our ruin.
It does die to any damage.
Anyway.
Turns out Inoketra's name was
Wait.
never what we
Oh my
wanted.
god.
What?
Yes, his head pokes out.
Yeah, you can see his
Gideon
his
head,
head.
just like peeking out, like, hello?
Is that a marauding bone slasher beneath me? Oh.
Looking out from behind this monument here. What? What do we not like here? Inoketra's name again? I think that's the safe one, because Ruin Rat is necessary again.
Yeah, we haven't seen the circumstances not yet arose where we could steal a game with Inoketra's name, so it was probably a mistake to
I don't
include
think
it.
that circumstance will ever arise.
Yeah, I convinced. Well, no, no, this is good. I did a good thing.
No,
Yeah.
No, I
The
told
devil
us to-
who convinces us of falsehoods.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Like, we would have to specifically cycle into a planes for that to
Okay, this is-
okay. We need a plane.
It's a little dicier, but we're really great at drawing land, so yeah, like that. They're now Gideon on 3.
Gideon is here to crushing.
I'm sorry, Kithian.
Yeah, Kithian is here for the crushing.
Jeez.
Well, He's not Kithian anymore.
I of all people should know this. I am so confident in our ability to draw lands that I think we could have bottomed that plains and been fine. But clearly, it was the wrong
Yeah.
at the time.
We would hit. We would get. Yeah. Okay.
Because you keep doing that.
Don't use your power for evil. Only good. Never use your powers for evil.
Well, the problem is most of the time I don't know what we want to draw.
Right.
So I'm just like, I don't know, something.
Like,
This
dude,
time it was swamp. We wanted to draw, but
I mean, that's how the Gideon showed up in the first dang place. All right, Grizzly Survivor, which I'm just going to turn off. I won't be able to attack, but I can at least turn it off. Yeah, that seems fine.
and we get a mummy.
Behold, my cool mythic rare
Hello.
is a legend.
It's going to be probably just a 4/4 for most
I'm
of the
here,
game.
here to do trials.
It's a 4/4 that sometimes cannot attack.
I'm fine with, like, I mean, it has prevent all damage, so, you know, that's...
Yeah,
Target
I
permanent
meant like
also in case something, I don't know.
it's
Weird.
probably just going to be Maze of Ithing for us, then occasionally attacking.
Hey, we could do attack with Mummy Paramount next turn too, maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe. Yeah, with the Carrion Screecher.
Right? You know, you play the Screecher and then it's a 3/3, so... Hey.
We'll see what their play is. If they don't actually have a play on 4 here, like, I might just go in with Gideon, like, Mummy Paramount on, you know, go in.
oof.
Whew.
God.
So here's the Desert Liker, by the way. This is it.
Vigilance, Reach, Trample.
Hello. Hello.
It's a carrion
hello.
creature.
Here too.
They have a giant spider, I guess.
Yeah. And if they play a desert, it gets bigger, and if they cycle a desert, it gets bigger. Do we just turn it off and, like, play Carrion Screecher and pass? Like,
I
think-
think so. Well, I would attack with Mummy Paramount.
Yeah, we can. Ooh.
Because
Well,
if it's off, then it doesn't deal damage, and Grizzly
Yeah.
Survivor is only a 2/3 because there's no free cycling, I think.
yeah.
if we can draw a land, we can set up our value engine. If we draw swamp, I should say. So I think we plus on the Hydra and then attack.
Or I don't plus and give them the option to trade with the Hydra. I don't know if that's better, but I like the Hydra out of play.
I mean, if you're not plussing, then you're attacking with Gideon, right?
No. Post-combat plus.
Okay, you're giving them the option to trade.
Right, like, give them the option to trade my 2 for their 4. And if they take the trade,
Yeah, okay.
cool, we turn off the Survivor, and then, like, because specifically if we don't, like, if I don't kill this now, this can't ever attack even if I prevent all the damage it deals, you know?
Yeah, well, yeah, as long as if it gets to be a 4/4.
Like, presuming
then,
that
yeah.
he's going to play a desert right away.
Well, no.
That with the... What?
If I... Yeah, I'm presuming that they will play a desert within the next couple turns. You're right.
Okay. I think offering just simplifying the board is probably okay. Because we have the
Oh,
Planeswalker.
oops, we forgot to activate Gideon.
This might mean we might be asked. This might mean we are asked to trade Grizzly Survivor with Carrion Screecher.
Well, I turn Grizzly Survivor off.
Yeah.
No, what's happening is he's not blocking. He'll take 3. We turn the Hydra off. He attacks with Grizzly Survivor at Gideon, and we have to make a decision.
Yeah. Well, so the thing is, this thing was never blocking anyway, as well, because you know it's a 2.
No, I got that part.
Yeah.
Okay.
I always wanted to attack with the...
Yeah.
Gideon can actually take a fair amount of a beating from Grizzly Survivor if there's the desert.
Immediate.
Okay, I'm an idiot.
No.
Everyone has the desert all the time. Laws are fake.
It's true. Everything is fake. Are they gonna play the demon here? Just play the demon off the top. Like, oh.
Okay.
Well, I'm taking 3 to that.
Loose. We get to see the Torment trigger.
Wow, this is what it feels like from the other side. That's
Alright.
crazy.
Yeah, we've made someone do this 9 times. So we kind of need anything. This Gideon goes down to 3, goes up to 4, goes down to 2, goes up to 3, goes down to 1, goes up to 2, goes down to 0. All things remaining equal.
Yeah, and if not remaining equal, like, dies pretty damn quick.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I suppose. Does that mean we freeze the Grizzlies survivor?
I try to catch the Hydra in combat.
Yeah, because he dies to the blast no matter what. Unless he has a combat trick.
Like, if they play they kind of have a trick on board, is the thing. Like,
Yeah, okay, they can just
Well,
decide
they need another green for that, right?
yes,
yeah,
they
it's
do.
green tap.
They do.
So I guess we can.
There's not on board yet.
You could attack.
Could attack with Gideon.
No, you can attack with Mummy Paramount
And then, like, ask them to sandblast.
and ask him to block. I mean, is Mummy Paramount blocking anyways? Or
True.
Well, it's not blocking, but it could like jump over with unconventional tactics, and then we like play a zombie and get back.
I think the idea is offensively using sandblast on, like, run
Yeah,
with Hydra.
that's fine.
this is worst things worse. We just deal 2 damage to our opponent.
Yeah. Could just
They don't-
attack with Gideon. I think Gideon
All right.
dies if I did that.
Yeah, Gideon dies if we do that. I think because they just like they rip by like a forest and then stow their oasis at Gideon.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to choose to put the Hydra.
If they draw forest, they can kill Gideon anyways.
It's true.
They didn't.
Another torment or something?
That would be relatively poor.
Well,
Coercion.
No more demon.
yeah.
Cool.
This means we're going to draw the swamp.
Let's hope that they get rid of the sandblast instead, thinking the short term instead of in the long term.
Our opponent has shown themselves to be relatively intelligent. I respect the decisions of this player.
I think...
Man, better coercion, huh?
Yeah, coercion that exiles, but also has an edict on the backside. Like, if you want that too, like, this is.
Okay. Strictly speaking, coercion could nug lands,
Yes.
but you're never doing that.
Right. Okay, they're going for short term.
Yeah, I guess they saw that we can't cast the Archfiend, and they're like, nah, it's time.
Okay. Do they have a cycler to kill Gideon here? Nope. That's very important.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense at all. Okay, this Ruin Rat.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Nice. That'll just kill the Ruin Rat if they can try to
Yeah,
bring him.
that's a
Yeah,
good surprise.
Kill the Ruin Rat and then, like,
Yeah,
probably
we
kill.
kill both their creatures.
Yeah, like we double block the Survivor and single block Ruin Rat, and that is their board. They have one card left in hand.
We can keep the Hydra tapped down. Yeah,
Sooner or later, we're gonna draw the swamp. Is I guess what I'm getting at.
and if their last card is scary, we have finish.
Yeah, because we'll have a 1/1 left.
Hmm.
Okay, good draw, very good draw.
And Hepshet Oasis does not grant trample, so we can just chump with the 1/1 if we have to.
That's kind of a nasty combo. The
Yeah.
Oasis plus Hydra.
Yeah.
It's like a way to get desert in the yard.
Okay, so here comes our.
Oh man.
Start.
Wait, we don't get finish here. Because of Ruin Rat. If we let Ruin Rat die.
Oh, yeah.
So do we let Gideon take one?
Like to keep finish?
Yeah.
That might be worth it.
I think so. Good catch. Good catch.
Mm-mm.
Because Gideon's loyalty, as long as it's above the amount of power that our opponent produces, doesn't really matter. Like the 1/1 can block later.
Yeah, good catch. And then this is them playing some threat that we need to... Yeah,
A trample creature.
4/2 with trample, yeah, sure.
Crud.
Well, so we kill the Hydra here.
Yeah, because the Hydra is scarier than... The Hydra has reach,
Yeah,
really.
reach is scary. Finish him.
Finish him.
Fatality.
And prevent all damage, Sidewinder Naga would deal? Like...
Yep. Okay, we have another 4-power creature to keep tapped down.
Yep. Which, if we draw double black, we kill with Torment of Venom. Okay.
Okay, they found their double green for Hepstead Oasis.
Right, which, if they went for, like, we just block. Like, we chump.
Yeah.
And they have one card in hand that wasn't a land, so, like, they could cast that. Worst case would be... Like, they use the Oasis and then somehow remove this Vigilance token.
Yeah. Looks like they don't have that. There's no black trick that grants trample as far as I know.
Yeah. So, well, the thing is, like, we are in a state of stasis here, like...
Mm-hmm. Hazards, okay.
Hey!
No longer in stasis. I think, do we just,
We play the Archfiend, we get that out there.
yeah, we just get the Archfiend down. And then start nugging our opponent.
Yeah, like, next turn I can play Hazaret's Monument and, like... Or just, like, keep Torment of Venom.
No, play Hazard's Monument and the 2-drop that you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Yeah, our
rad.
Backup mummy.
Ketra's Eternal.
It's the other mummy. It's the other mummy paramount. So that's fine.
Our yummy mummy. Other yummy mummy.
The mummy. Also, we have unconventional tactics to discard to the monument, so this is quite
Which you
good.
might not want to do because Rune Rat's gonna die. I don't know how the triggers work out on that. Oh, we get to do none of those things.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay,
I guess
cool.
we still get to loot at some point.
Damn.
Whatever. Nothing happening.
Man, Gideon has gained us a lot of life this game.
Yeah. I guess I'll just play Hazaret's Monument and pass.
Yeah, I don't especially feel like venoming any of these creatures yet. I guess if we killed Sidewinder Naga, then Gideon could start attacking every other turn.
True. That's what I want to do. Like next turn. Like I want. If nothing changes here, we'll just kill Sidewinder Naga.
Right.
Like if our opponent
Oh
plays a
man,
land.
we could give Gideon the unconventional tactic.
Oh.
Attack for 7.
Yeah,
Like,
forming the classic Gideon Elspeth chain.
I love it.
Man, that was
Right.
nuts.
Rune Rat returns.
So we want to draw a zombie.
Okay. I think the time for Sidewinder Naga to die has come.
Oh boy. Oh right. Sorry, I forgot we played Hazaret's Monument. How could I be so foolish?
Right, now that we've played it.
Yeah, we know what the next 4 cards of
We
our
have
deck are.
Yeah. So we kill Sidewinder Naga, tap down Raunis the Steward, and then Gideon starts dying.
Yeah. So we need to draw something within the next 3 turns. So I'm just gonna torment
Yeah, we venom first.
Naga.
Yeah, we deal 3 damage to them. That's cool.
Yeah.
So now this phase of the deck begins, where we keep drawing nothings.
All right, so Gideon only has a couple turns to live. How much life has Gideon gained us this game? Like total.
Well, it's turn 11, and he's been taking nugs for us for at least since turn 4.
Man, our opponent is really good at drawing creatures.
Well,
That's kind of oppressive.
I've got very bad news for you about us and drawing creatures.
Do we... Well, Gideon's dead, we maybe should have attacked with him.
No.
Should we attack him with them now? Like the unconventional
No.
tactics? Is it finally time?
It's post-combat.
I don't want to.
Oh,
I don't want to use
sorry.
the unconventional tactics with the ruin rats still in play.
Okay.
Sorry, that's.
Understood. It's going to be a long time before that actually goes down. Whereas the 7 damage, putting them at 5, maybe we get some afflict later. We need to
Yeah.
in any scenario we need to draw live, but this was the last chance to make the front side of unconventional tactics live on.
Okay.
On the...
I have made a mistake. I would like to not be beat to hell about it anymore. Thank you. I have definitely made an error.
I was trying to talk you through that line before anything happened.
But I was already.
That's all. And I wanted to get out my.
Yeah, sorry. I accidentally went to post combat. So.
I didn't know that was an accident.
Yeah.
And opponent drew another creature, probably another. Oh God.
Oh.
No wait, no.
Please, we have plenty of cards to discard. Are you kidding?
Yeah, we're gonna be able to discard this forever. I can discard the unconventional tactics right now and not care.
What game is this?
Feels like 20. Uh-huh. We really need to take Hazardous Monument out of our deck. Like
I feel like we need to take 10
Little did I know.
land out of our deck.
Yeah, little did I know that it could be replaced by literally any creature and do more for us.
Yeah.
You
We have breakers in the deck. We have stuff to do. It's fine. They're just showing us a bunch of cards. They're drawing really, really hot.
Yeah, I was gonna say they have not missed a draw in many turns.
Hey.
Oh my
Roof!
god.
Oh my god, we get to chip away at them because of their card.
Ooh. You know, the card I actually wanted was just Stir the Sands.
Yeah, that would have been the best.
Oh yeah, just to have board equity? Yes.
Hazardous Monument. Yeah, there is a hazard.
All right.
The problem, of course, being that there's nothing stopping them from just chipping in with everybody.
Right, and
Yeah.
this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, I'll take it.
After this game, my wizard eyes got stuck again. Man, this feels like this hasn't happened in forever. For like...
Mine's doing pretty good.
Yeah, we'll wait until after the game. Or if we get a calm spot. Time is a concern.
All right. Rats. Rats.
Rats off to you.
The unconventional tactics. Looks like they chose correctly.
Rats.
Oh, hey.
That doesn't we still lose on the spot, so.
Yeah, we have no rats because there's
Wait, is
not
Hazard's
any
Monument looting or tooling?
tooling.
Oh, hell. Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, we could find a way to live there, but.
So, Gideon was amazing.
Gideon was amazing.
No,
there.
we should not have been close to being in that game.
Goodness.
We awkwardly stumbled on lands for a turn and then got flooded with them later. Oops.
I do not believe any changes are necessary. I just believe that we need to
Yeah.
draw, as tends to be, lands and spells in combination.
You know what? We said we were not going to try to find a theme in this draft, but instead just pick powerful cards and play them and do good.
Uh-huh.
We fell into one theme in the draft, and now we've discovered yet another theme hidden in this deck, which is the 4 lands between each playable spell.
No, it's actually more specific. It's the moment I play Hazoret's Monument, the top 5 cards of my deck turn to land.
No, there was a good 3 lands before Hazard's Monument the last time we
true.
played it.
But yeah, this one, I really like this deck though. With this, I love this.
Oh, yeah, I like. Our deck has cool stuff in it. It's just somewhere in the sideboarding process, the Moto Gremlins put 20 lands in our deck without us realizing it.
It's fine. We will sooner or later that needs to like even out, because that is how. Well, on a long enough time
I can answer a question that we have in the zoo. Wreck Martyr, yeah, it is normal for Gideon's head to be poking out like that for Planeswalkers. Almost every Planeswalker has some little like subtle bit where they're slightly outside of the card art.
Domri Raid is the only one I can think of that doesn't. And he's like, and it kind of works in his art because he's like a little guy and like notably a little guy.
They didn't want to have like a super zoom in on a little guy because then it would make him look gigantic.
Because he's a 3-mana walker and like a little guy. Would we like to play first? Is this a capable 7?
It's close.
Play on 2, maybe a jump on 3.
Planes off the top looks good. Any other playable spells off the top looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Planeswalkers for a while had not jump off frames and also would frequently have the wrong font in their name.
Hey,
yeah, that too.
Now I'm a lot happier about this.
Okay, now we can make things happen. I might actually want to wait on that Screecher to 5 to like pick up the unconventional tactics, you know.
It depends what we draw next turn.
You know.
We could also... Okay, Grizzly Bear.
Yep.
I'm looking at a reason to... Oh, okay. Our play just changed. Hello!
No.
It's me.
Hello.
Is it me you're looking for? I don't remember the rest of that song, because I don't like... Is that Lionel Richie? I don't know. Grizzly Bear attacks!
Yep. Nice.
Man, they could block and lose 1 life and their creature for nothing.
Yep.
They could, okay.
Well, that card needs to just be, like, turned off.
It's like we can attack, and then if he wants to trade, like, we fizzle whichever one he doesn't. We could also... I don't like Wake Up Gideon attack, because,
No, both of these have pump effects, like...
Yeah, there's not a clean way out of this. They're not going to block.
damage on our opponent is ultimately one of the end goals.
It is only 2 damage.
So let's turn off the Eternal.
Do we trade Carrion Screecher with Ronus' Stalwart?
Nah. We want the threat.
Okay.
Flying threat's very good here. And like they're only going to be dealing a couple points to Gideon. I might have to be more aggressive with Gideon in this match. We'll see. We have the jump set Gideon for 7.
Yeah, surprise 7. Like.
Yeah. If we do that next turn, take 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. He goes to 5, but then we would lose Gideon. Okay.
I'm just taking 3 here.
Okay.
We want the lands for, like, the ability to discard them later, and my life
Yeah.
total is nowhere near relevant right now.
Yeah.
The spell has already done what it was meant to do, which is
So-
kill our guy.
So Gideon goes down to 3. If we don't turn off Merciless Eternal, then he'll die next turn if we attack. Barring all else, we can just unconventional tactics are Ketra or Kenra. I keep saying Ketra. Ooh, a mummy. I think that means we do unconventional tactics.
Well, I need 6 to, like, I don't have the white to recur, but...
Ah, okay.
Would it be worthwhile holding Mummy Paramount in your hand in that case?
Yeah, how about we jump 5?
'Cause I think, yeah.
This Gideon can afford to take a little bit of a lump.
And then next turn I can jump Gideon.
Yeah, that's spicy. I want Gideon to be a smokescreen for what we're actually doing.
Which is
Yeah,
crushing in the air.
agreed.
Like, if he has a rat right this second, that's a little awkward for us.
Okay, still at Gideon unexerted.
Yeah, what is my wizard eyes doing? Because it froze again.
I am very sorry that it is.
Well, there's
very bad.
Ramanap Hydra.
Yeah. Oh,
Interesting.
the blaster. Do I want to hold back for the blaster?
Well, yeah, like, the slightly awkward part is that we cannot, like, both pick up unconventional tactics and cast it.
Right.
Okay, since Kaz is in the call,
So,
me leaving the call and rejoining shouldn't mess with your audio.
No.
Okay. That seemed to have worked.
Alright, I'm gonna go with... just passing, making the Rando up Hydra down.
alright. Yeah, I
Because, like,
think
maybe...
right. I think their line is exert their guy.
Probably attack with the
attack
Merciless Eternal, too. Depends how much they want Gideon dead. Attacking with Merciless Eternal might be a 2-for-1 if they discard their guy to kill Gideon.
Yeah, that would be really good. Like, they could discard a card, and then Sandblast is great.
Yeah.
And we aren't holding anything up because our opponent knows we love to draw lands.
True. Exerted.
Now, do we block Merciless Eternal?
Yeah, that's the real question. Like, are they
Like, that'll lose 2 life.
are they
It'll-
both attacking Gideon? They are.
Yes.
Okay.
That'll get him to... We'll lose 2 life. It'll get him to pump, and then we can maybe blast him.
Yeah, I'm okay
You
with
could also
that.
sandblast the 3/3 and keep
Yeah.
Gideon.
Yeah, if he doesn't...
That'd be okay, too.
Yeah. It depends if he discards here.
Well, he's the one who's on first action, so...
Yeah, the thing is, we get to we give him an extra window to do it.
I think we keep Gideon. We have another bear in our hand.
Ramunap Hydra is a bit annoying because it will block unconventional tactics once. Like, I don't have the option of... Okay, but we do...
Didn't want to discard the card. That's kind of good.
5 cards in hand? You didn't want to discard one? Like, how good is your hand?
That's actually
Got another
scary.
play, I guess.
Okay, a creature that trades with a 2-drop.
I like 2-drop pickup unconventional tactics here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my favorite.
So let's turn off Hydra.
I think he's light on Desert, which means that's just a 3/2. So Mummy Paramount blocks just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they could definitely surprise us. Although, no, if they had a desert, they would have played it last turn. So they have to draw a desert.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they wouldn't, like, just pass on, like, a land drop. Alright, give me back my unconventional tactics. I also have it, like, start to finish next turn if that's necessary.
I mean, that also blocks Sidewinder Mummy.
Yep.
Just 2 1/1s.
The game really becomes about Gideon whenever we play him.
Yeah, Gideon just takes it over, and it's like, me.
So he's either like the second or first most powerful
Yeah,
card in our deck.
guy can't block.
Ooh.
Oh, I think we just.
Yo!
I think we just cast that.
Yeah. Make the board.
Yeah. So yeah, BB's having fun.
Yeah, BB's having a grand old time.
I could
Do we freeze the Bone Slasher and invite the Hydra to attack?
I could just go in with Gideon, too.
Like, yeah, go in with Gideon.
Yeah,
The
true.
worst he can do is go to 1.
Yeah.
Right. No. So the exciting thing here is they take 4, right? And then next turn we just jump Gideon.
Yeah, the Hydra will be able to chump that. But that'll be
That's
something-
right. That's right. Sorry.
That'll-
Reach.
That'll still kill the Hydra though. For basically.
Moreover,
3.
that like we know that they know we have unconventional tactics in hand,
Yeah.
or they should.
Ooh, what if they attack with the Hydra then? Do I just double block the Hydra and, like, it dies, then there's no reach in the way, Gideon kills them, you know? Like,
Then they just
Right.
die. So they basically can't attack with the Hydra, and they trade the Bone Slasher, which can't block anyways, for just a 2/2.
yeah.
So now they have to decide if they want to attack with the. Okay, we just double block here.
Yeah, I'm going to let Gideon take 3.
Makes sense.
I think we just double block, because if they have a combat trick, they're going to spend it to kill Gideon anyways.
Yeah. The choice is 2 zombies or 3 zombies,
Yeah.
and it's terrifying. Like,
Honestly, the best trick there would be cycle a desert, right? Like,
Yeah, Cycle of Desert would be rather good.
that would be so savage.
Giant Spider.
yeah, you need a flying blocker to not die on the spot.
A creature on the ground.
I don't think there are flying blockers for 2 black.
There are no 2-mana removal spells in the set
We did
either.
it. We got out of this hell world.
You know, this is only round 2, right?
I know, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to leave to walk the dog pretty quick.
I was gonna say, I know that this was taking so much longer than expected, so...
We keep going into these leagues saying, "Oh, they don't take as long."
It's only an hour. It's the hour of devastation, and Nicole Bola shows up. The hour is only a metaphor. Your torment will be everlasting.
It's like we've been sold on the
hour.
fact that the leagues are shorter because there's no wait time between rounds.
Right.
And like the
Yeah.
last 3 times, that has not been the case because we just
Okay.
had.
Okay.
this
I'm gonna leave the call going and mute my mic and walk the dog.
All right, well, good luck with walking the BB. The BB.
The BB.
The BB.
The BB.
Anyway, we'll be going into round 3 here.
So you've got to fight the red-white aggro deck now, right? Or the zombies deck. That we are not. Our Dark Mirror.
One of those two. What about, yeah, I was going to say the red-white aggro deck would be the one that I would assume. All right, yes, I'd like to play. No, this looks
Oh,
good.
this looks rather good. What is our opponent's avatar?
That is, yeah, Talran.
Talran the Sky. Does not look like Talran the Sky Summer. He doesn't have a hat.
They're in the scry on 6.
So we lead with Mummy Paramount, EOT, Flash, and Start.
Yeah, or Sandblast if it needs to. But we have multiple options. Oh, right, that card's still in our deck. Whoops.
I mean, currently looking pretty okay.
Not the worst. You're not wrong.
Zumbo Cop.
Oh, God. Right, Mummy Mirror. Sure.
His pacifism.
That lets us sack it for 2 life if we want. Or lets us...
Or just bone splinters, yeah.
Welcome to Zombocom. Yeah, the mirror. Alright.
Our deck's good at the mirror.
Sure. Is that worth killing?
Could also try to catch it with Inoketra's name. That would fetch us an extra damage, and we'd be able to make a Kinra Eternal on the turn.
I like that better.
Hey.
Yeah, so the joke with the good in the mirror thing, there's an old deck that I played in, or at least the joke that comes to mind with it, not the joke with it, but way back in the year of 2009, I played on a pro tour in Kyoto, and in that standard, Conflux was the newest set, and there was this deck that had just kind of come into prevalence a couple weeks before the pro tour, known as Boat Brew, because it was a deck that started, or like became like popular because of a Magic Cruise tournament thing, which was a thing that happened back in the year 2009. And I played this deck at that pro tour. But the joke with the deck that every article would say about it, everybody like basically thought the deck was garbage. I was like, this is really bad, and like it was always listed as like, oh, every single deck wanted this as a matchup, and it's like, oh well, it's good in the mirror.
You know what the funny thing is about this particular thing?
Mm-hmm.
Fanbear might be worth bone splintering.
Yeah.
I guess if it taps our Kinra Eternal, we can attack with the tokens, which is more overall damage. It really depends what kind of creature they have for us on 4.
Or if they have one at all, because they have to make... Yeah.
Okay, it's a creature we can attack into with a 1/1 token.
Yeah. Alright, anyway. Start. Yeah, so just take it out.
Wait, hold on.
What?
It looks like you were killing Mummy Paramount there.
No, I was clicking on the...
Okay. It might have just been like Skype frame rate, but for a second there, it looked like you were killing Mummy Paramount with bone splinters.
Which is a good play. You should do that, totally.
You would have known when it said... no, it would have let us...
It would have let us do it. That's a legal play.
Yeah. And then the spell would have been countered when... Anyways, in we go.
I've vindicated my own land once because of that.
Yeah, I've been watching old Cube videos, and I saw that happen, where, like, the interface goofed up, and I think we Maelstrom pulsed our own permanent.
Yeah, like, I want to say I've vindicated my own Urborg, or maybe... Oh, hey, I can continue to attack into all of these. Like...
Yeah, more creatures that 1 toughness... Piker doesn't come in, though. Maybe we've got him scared about Trumpet Blast. We could maybe cycle that. It doesn't go well in this board.
Yeah.
Like we play Carrion Screecher, and or maybe we Sandblast when he goes to block here. Maybe not.
It depends. Wow.
Yeah, if you're going to block, you block the other way around on the No, he's just
No
gonna
fear.
take a bunch of damage.
No fear. But yeah, I don't know. Like, Pro Tour Kyoto was a hell of... I was playing... So Boat Brew was a deck that was Revelark, Siege Gang Commander, Mog Fanatic, and like a bunch of cards that fit around that.
Oh,
Hell.
well, we sandblast the Carrion Screecher the first.
Screw that. We just take it out this way. Like,
Yeah, we just take we take it out. We throw away Warrior.
yeah, we throw away a warrior token. So get this
And
out
now
of the way. We
we're
have 20
3 turns
life.
from dying. Yeah, we're at 3. Do we cycle Rot Beast DOT?
Yeah, we're gonna do that. Kind of want to play Stir the Stands to stay alive, but
Yeah, we have chumps for days. Actually,
remember the.
oh man, or we almost have our opponent dead. If we had one more creature, they'd be dead.
I know. It's very killer here. I'm glad that we were able to get rid of the flyers, so that our flyer is the king of the air, but this is basically the card that, like... So, okay, our opponent base definitely is better than us in the mirror. I think we can say that one.
In the zombies mirror, yeah, but we have like... Okay, they have Sandblast or something.
Oh.
Put that on Ketra Eternal?
Yeah.
You could have timely defenses or other things, but I think now it means we don't cycle Lurching Rot Beast.
I know. Which is a good thing that I've just been, like, sitting here not thinking about cycling it. Cool.
Okay, cool, because we also have Stir the Sands as a zombie that we could do. Okay,
Ruin Rat in... No Ketra's name out, I still think.
We never picked up a Naturalize.
Yeah, nothing like that. Let's just rock it back. We know how this works.
You know, I'm glad we had a play where Ketra's name was okay. I feel a little vindicated now. Even though I think it would have been better as a Ruin Rat the whole time, in retrospect, but...
Oh, yeah, at this point. Wow, today's not been a good day for internet. I wonder if some sort of infrastructure was hit by...
Yeah, if like the...
Storm.
Yeah. Mine's alright now, though. It's that,
the other thing I had noticed is that I may have done this... I accidentally started this stream in 60 FPS, and I would have to restart it to fix that mistake. So, I haven't.
Well, now they get full magic in full frame. Although, who knows what frame rate this runs at? I don't know.
Oh,
I can't tell with my eyes. What frame rate does a browser run at? Because that's basically what we're doing.
But yeah, I am not surprised that there is slight... We're at the end, though, so if it's the last game where it's having... I'll keep...
Okay, this is Gideon good enough. And like the Archfiend Hazaret combination.
Yeah,
I
hopefully.
think Hazaret's Monument has also been kind of weak because we don't have that many creatures. But the curve makes this killer.
Well, like, okay, we don't have that many creatures... But, like, Hazaret's Monument hasn't been weak because of that. It's been weak for dumber reasons, you know?
Okay. Grizzly Bear will not fight Grizzly Bear because that thing's going to be a 3/3.
Yeah.
They play the Tapper Mummy, I'm going to crap my pants.
Blue!
Blue?
Blue! Also, time for your pants to...
And that's not the Tapper Mummy I meant. I meant the when a mummy comes into play, the good one.
Well, that was the one I thought you were talking about.
Now, Fenbear is okay. The Mummy Tapper is quite good. So we can attack with Kenra Eternal this turn. Fanbearer makes Gideon, I almost said Jace, makes Gideon rather poor,
Yeah.
but the Maze of Ith's part of it is still fine. After this turn, Fanbearer can, and if Fanbearer attacks Gideon this turn, it means they're not going to be able to use it to tap, and we can just keep
Well, let's
tapping
see
down.
that. Like if we could take one. It depends on if they have a flyer or something that like is good against it. You know, like
Yeah,
if they have their own carrion.
Carrion Screecher. In a few turns, we'll have our turn 6 is going to be, for one, neutering Fanbearer,
Yeah.
greatly reducing the effectiveness of Mummy Paramount. This is their turn to play a Carrion Screecher.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's real. So we turn off Carrion Screecher, play Hazard's Monument, and pass. Unless I draw a better play.
Okay, so
Yeah, I'm still gonna make Carrion Screecher off. We'll pass.
yeah, we can pass, and we can maybe try to block Mummy Paramount, because we'll have Archfiend of Ifnir next turn.
Yeah, Archfiend of Ifnir is gonna be killer. Like,
Their removal hasn't been killing removal, like their pacifism.
I return.
hello.
Hello.
Oh no, the mirror zombies.
Our opponent has Liliana's Mastery, which is an anthem that makes 2 zombies. So,
Yeah, that's disgusting.
So I guess we're killing Mummy Paramount.
yeah.
Oh really? Like straight serving with both? That seems weird.
They must really want Gideon dead.
Do they have a trick here, or is there an Innoketra's name coming? Like,
I guess Innoketra's name would kind of suck here.
wouldn't kill Gideon.
It would not kill Gideon.
Also, it'd be one of their last cards. We don't know what the blue splash is, by the way.
Yeah, Island came out of nowhere. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, that's
So Kinra Eternal dies here, but does Gideon die here?
nah. So we play Archfiend of Ifnir and prevent this.
He can tap Archfiend
Serve
and
2.
get in with the Piker. Put Gideon to 1. Then we just cycle Archfiend Rodbeast next turn and eat his lunch.
Right, like their board dies. And even
That's
so,
kind of disgusting.
even
What does a
if-
Wretched Camel do?
If you have a desert, it's a Skull Hunter.
Target player. I'm sorry, discards a card?
You heard it. You heard it here.
Please have a desert.
Oh, yeah. They're just turning. Even the Carrion Screecher dies. They have
Do I
another
just not-
Innoketra as a name.
Honestly, I might just not block here and let Gideon fall.
Yeah, Gideon has done enough work.
Did they have a Wrath? Like, why would they attack with the prevent damage one? Could we just have blocked that?
No,
I mean,
no,
I grant you that doesn't matter, but
The specific card I'm choosing not to fall for is that like exile target creature that's in combat with a zombie.
Ooh.
Yeah.
yep.
Which
So we
would,
get to attack.
I'm willing to lose Gideon to play around that card.
Because we're going to destroy their entire
The
board.
dude already gained us a ton of life.
Yeah.
Even Sandblast, yeah. Oh no, if they had Sandblast, they would have just blasted us.
Right.
So I think, yeah, Gleam of Mummy. The Mummy's Gleam.
Oh, please have a desert first. Oh, okay.
Yeah, come on.
We eat
Man,
your
that is
lunch.
oppressive. Oh, gee.
This card's unreasonable, by the way.
Blonk.
Play another creature, why don't you? We are going to kill your fan bear end of turn, so we can attack.
Yeah, that sounds fair. Hey, and if we get the land, we can monument and activate the monument.
God, doesn't do it. It doesn't do anything.
So I'm gonna do this here. I want to see something. Don't worry.
I know the eyes.
I know that is what I've done. I'm seeing if that is adversely affecting the
How's your
quality of the stream. The stream has been crap for about 5 minutes.
Ah, okay.
So
It's on a 60 FPS on accident. We'd have to break the
Yeah.
stream. Okay. Well, I can just watch the stream while this happens. The delay is not that bad.
It's the
And
final game, and I'm mostly this is mostly me doing science on it because like we're at the end of the game and we are winning next turn.
yeah, I'm pretty sure this game is pretty sewn up.
It is not affecting it. Okay, that's good to know. I'm glad to see. Anyway, yeah, this Archfiend is like this ridiculous. Doop, doop, doop.
Well, at least the YouTube VOD will be able to not be without problems. Hooray!
What was with this like sudden folding of our opponents? Like
Well, they-
that was the whole thing. Like, wait, were we fighting someone who is not already at 2 wins? Did they want to get on
No.
with their league?
Well, that one they folded like we basically stole game 1, like with a jump.
Yeah, we double jumped.
That's
our
what
way
it's there
up.
for, mate. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then
I come back and it's over. What is
Uh-huh.
wrong with you guys?
well, we
Like,
played,
string it out more or something?
we-
I don't know.
I'm
we
sorry.
played our mythic and unreasonable rare, and
Jeez, how many games did the Archfiend just flat win for us? Just
4. Probably actually no.
most-
Honestly, probably 6. Like if we're being real, like all of them. Anyway, this
won all
format's
the
been going
games.
well for us. We haven't dropped a match of this format so far, so I'm feeling good. All right.
we're tribal 2-1 in our hour of devastation experiences. Every match has been 2-1.
Yep. Oh God. Yeah. All right. Well, that is going to be the end of that for tonight. The start got moved, and we actually got done pretty quick for that. So.
yeah.
All right.
Devastation for you in 1 hour.
I was placed in the hour of devastation in order to prepare myself for this event.
We're gonna keep hammering that joke because it's goddamn good.
I like it. I'm quite happy with the bolus showing up and being like, there's a reason that the stream
Now is the hour of devastation.
there's a reason that the stream is titled "It is a metaphor."
Do do
All right.
do do.
Yeah, I'll make a shitty little comic or something that's.
All right. Well, anyway, thank you, Kaz and Gnomebitten for joining on this.
Yeah.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you, everybody in the zoo. Hope you all had a great time. If you enjoyed the stream, if you're not already following, you can consider following the stream, as we do cards here. I think cards are now moved to Wednesdays on the normal day, just because the Shootman's stream is on Tuesdays. And then there's all sorts of other things going on in the stream on a pretty regular basis. If you double like the stream, maybe consider subscribing to it, because it's going to have a pretty... I'm sad that the emote seems to be in just, like, waiting. Heck, it's going to be cool. There's a really good one right there. You can see it. Anyway.
Limbo.
Good night, everybody.